May 23, 2021, Kiawah Island. A 50-year-old man stands on the brink of history. The experts said he was too old. The statistics said he was finished. But as Phil Mickelson walked through a chaotic sea of fans, he wasn't just playing for a trophy. He was proving that the Golden Boy still had one last miracle in his bag. Phil Mickelson has spent 30 years in the spotlight. He is the man who played in the shadow of Tiger Woods, the man who gambled millions, and the man who eventually broke the sport apart. But the problem with being a legend? People love to watch you fall. This is the untold story of Lefty. Phil Mickelson was a prodigy. Naturally right-handed, but playing left-handed to mirror his father, he possessed a short game that looked like magic. In 1991, while still a 20-year-old college student, he did the unthinkable. He won a PGA Tour event as an amateur. The world thought he was the next king, but then the drought started. Year after year, Phil won tournaments, but the majors, the trophies that define a legacy, eluded him. He became known by a title no athlete wants: the best player never to win a major. While a young Tiger Woods was racking up trophies, Phil was the man who always finished second. By 2004, Phil was 33. The pressure was suffocating. Then came Sunday at Augusta. On the 72nd hole, Phil stood over an 18-foot birdie putt. If he missed, it was another heartbreak. If he made it, the curse was broken. That leap became the image of a generation. The floodgates opened. 2 more Masters jackets followed. A PGA Championship, a historic win at the Open Championship in 2013, with arguably the greatest final round in history. Phil Mickelson had finally arrived. He wasn't just Tiger's rival anymore, he was a titan in his own right. But Phil's genius came with a dangerous edge. On the course, he was famous for Phil-style shots, high-risk, high-reward plays that no sane golfer would try. Off the course, that same gambler's heart followed him. Rumors of massive gambling debts began to surface. Court documents and biographies later revealed a staggering reality. Phil Mickelson had allegedly wagered over $1 billion in 30 years, with losses nearing $100 million. He wasn't just playing for fun, he was addicted to the thrill. The people's champion had a secret that was slowly catching up to him. In 2021, at age 50, Phil became the oldest major winner in history.
Biggest moment of a legendary career.
It was his crowning achievement. But instead of a victory lap, Phil chose a different path. He became the face of the Saudi-backed LIV Golf League, a move that turned the PGA Tour and many of his fans against him. He went from being the most beloved figure in the game to one of its most controversial. He traded his status as a PGA legend for a reported $200 million contract. The world watched in shock as the man who defined the tour for 3 decades walked away from it forever. Love him or hate him, you cannot ignore him. Phil Mickelson is a man of contradictions. He is the master of the short game and the victim of his own long shot risks. Tiger Woods showed us how to be a legend, but Phil Mickelson, he showed us something else. He showed us how to be a man who refuses to stay down, even when the world is waiting for him to fail.